Hello, I'm Dan, and welcome back to another episode of Oxygen Not Included. Right. So at the top of this, I want to say, if you're watching this series, I appreciate it. I have a feeling that this whole thing is going to go belly up soon. Just the sinking feeling that like everything is going to go wrong. So, if anybody has any suggestions on what we should play next, a game that we should play next, let me know in the comments, because I'm not going to play a second run of this right away. We're gonna hold off on that until the game is a little closer to done. Because I don't want to burn out on early builds of the game. A thing that I did with Darkest Dungeon, played early builds, and when the game was actually out, didn't really feel like going back to it. So I never did. So, like, these things are supposed to be making algae. I have no idea if they are or aren't. The reports just, they don't keep track of that. We're not actually making enough oxygen. Choose a duplicate. Reject all. Yeah, we're not actually making enough oxygen at the moment, so we need... I think we need another one of these, because, man, it's like really super unbreathable, like way down there. I mean, we could make an electrolyzer, which makes oxygen from water. I don't really know that we're producing enough water for that. Let's give it a try. Let's put it down here. And it's going to need power, probably. And then it's also going to need... where? Here. It's also going to need water. I mean, this is a separate, like a totally separate network. So basically, this is only going to get the water that the purifier is, making. But at the same time, this will make this area breathable, and it'll push oxygen up into the rest of our area as well. Good, good. Build that stuff. We need that other ration box so that... Ugh. Alright. We also need to, mop again. Spike is coming down. Bubbles is still not doing great. Or not Spike. Bubbles it is going down. It's just not going down quickly. Same thing with Ruby. Hopefully we can get some more people in. In those things, figuring that out. Hopefully. You will see, though. Oh. Repair, please. Somebody lashed out somewhere and broke that. I'm not entirely sure how I missed that. It's probably part of our oxygen problem. Man, this room is just like poison. They're just hanging out on the massage table all night, huh? I mean, I can't blame them. You really probably shouldn't have to run on that. Let's lower that thing's priority down to 6, maybe. I'd really like it if you swept the food up. And I would really like it if you mopped down here. Okay, he's down to 61. We're gonna revisit him then. Nadia needs to be on here. And Bubbles is down to 62. So Spike needs to go back on for a little bit. Preferably. We're still like really good for food, honestly. We're still really good for algae for the time being. We're pretty good all around. I think. At least it seems that way. And then this guy is going and making oxygen. What, are you making hydrogen too? Because that's not ideal. Details. Energy. Info. It doesn't say. I mean, it would make sense that it would make hydrogen. I guess the hydrogen is going to float to the top. And then I guess we can, like, tunnel up here, maybe. I don't know. It's going to float to the top, and then we'll deal with it later. If it starts to become a problem, we'll turn it off and build another one of these algae deoxidizers. Yeah. Hopefully it won't be a problem. How are our vitals looking? Yeah, Nadia's at 83% again, but luckily she's on the table. Spike is on the table. And he's actually coming down pretty quickly. I think we'll probably put bubbles back on. We'll get Spike down to like 45, or we'll get him under 50. And we'll swap them out on the next cycle. But these guys are actually doing stuff because they don't have anything to do. So they're actual... Their stress levels may go down. Be interested to see what happens here when they finish whatever it is they're doing here. Making paintings. Didn't really seem to go down. Okay. Spike is coming off. Ruby's going on, I think. Yeah. Ruby's gonna go on there. Somebody... Who's lashing out? Really? Nadia? Why are you not on the damn table? What is your problem? What is your problem? What is your damn problem? Not smart. So I think maybe one of the things we should do here, and we don't want to do it everywhere. We want to do it in like here and here, probably, and here. Our gas permeable tile. Because, like, hydrogen and stuff is going to come up through here, and we just want this stuff to be able to get up and out of our living areas. So I think, we're going to do this, and we're not going to bother with over here. But we're going to do this, and this, and that. Yep. Okay. Okay, so now we need to continue watching our vitals. We're going to try and get Nadia and Ruby down below 50%, and then we'll get Bubbles on as soon as we can, and then Tilly as well. And we're just going to try and get everybody just, like, kind of low on that front. We got some, like, contaminated water over here. And in our water supply, because somebody must have stress vomited up here or something, is all I can figure. It's a little unfortunate, but it happens. Let us begin the harvest here. Because we got all this food ready. We're growing a ton of this stuff. We may want to make lice loaf again soon. But at the same time, we have 16 life loaves still. They must be eating the meal lice instead of the lice loaf. We should definitely sweep this stuff up. Let's take a look at our oxygen overlay. Yeah, I mean, we're pretty alright. It wouldn't be a terrible thing to build this ladder up and dig this open so that just this hydrogen like filters up this way. It's not really going anywhere at the moment though. So we're relatively alright. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, I'm surprised we're doing as well as we are. We should get back to doing some research. Just like a little bit of research here and there. We don't have, like, a lot to do, but we definitely have some. Yeah, this contaminated water situation over here is not great. Our bottled water situation over here is not great either. Oh, okay. We actually do need to come down here, though. And then we need to deconstruct this. We are going to run out of water eventually. Like, I don't think there is anything that makes water, just like straight up makes water. So we will run out eventually, which is, you know, unfortunate, but it's these colonies aren't meant to be able to run forever. We're still doing pretty well on just like our all-around resource front. Let's see here. Bubbles. And Tilly. Yeah, Bubbles, and this one is gonna be Tilly. We need to get their stress levels down. Especially Bubbles. Then we'll come back and get Spike, I guess. Like, Bay is like, I'm great. I'm good. I don't, you know, her stress levels seem to stay low. I don't understand. Nothing bothers her, it seems. Unfortunate. I mean, I guess it's kind of like making contaminated water for us, but at the same time, it's not. We're actually running out of contaminated water, which is not ideal. It's not ideal at all. Hook that up. Hook that up. We're going to prioritize these things as level 9. Mop all of this. Maybe like level 9 mop all of this. I hate to make them come down in here, but sometimes you gotta do what you don't want to do, unfortunately. Right. So, I think that's going to be about it for this episode. I'm kind of like, we haven't completed all the research, but like, I'm kind of at a point where we're running out of resources, so to speak. Like, we're running out of contaminated water. We're just like keeping people at bay. There. We're slowly running out of algae. But I think we only have, like, even if the colony doesn't like go to trash, I think we probably only have like 1 or 2, maybe 2 to 4. I want to say 2 to 4 episodes left of this before it's just kind of either A, crashes and burns, or B, just kind of like reaches its logical conclusion. So like I said earlier in the episode, if you have any suggestions on what to play, let me know. I'll look into it. We're probably going to play something I already own next, because money's a bit tight right now. So I can't really be buying too many new games. So maybe we'll revisit something we've played before. Again, if you have any suggestions, let me know. And if you liked the video, click like and subscribe. And we'll see you next time for some more Oxygen Not Included. Thanks for watching. Bye.